just wanna live the rest of my life in the 305 where the sun shines bright, Miami.
Alright, here go another episode of Heart and Art where we interview artists, figure out why they heart is middle of motherfucking art shit. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man. Appreciate you pulling up on your boy today.
Appreciate it, man. My name is Renz Scruggs. I'm here from Ohio.
Word.
Ashtabula, Ohio.
Where at?
Ashtabula. It's like an hour from Cleveland, like all the way up there.
Oh, okay, so all the way up there. Okay, word. How you come up with your artist name?
Actually, I got my name from Atlanta. So I went to high school here.
Okay.
And ironically, my first name is Trey. I go by Trey.
Yeah.
But the first person I met at school, his name was Trey. So just kind of blending the roll call, the teachers, taking attendance. When they'll say Trey Renz Scruggs, the blend at the end, they thought my name was Trey Renz Scruggs. So like everybody, in order to basically like separate me and my friend Trey, they just started calling me Renz because they thought that was my name. Yeah.
That's dope, dude.
So I just stuck with it, ran with it.
Okay. That's what's up and shit. So you already said where you was from, man. So how old were you when you started getting into doing music?
Oh man, it sounds like super cliche, but I was really like 9-10 years old. One of my older cousins, he's like 5 years older than me. He was the first one in our neighborhood to really start rapping. Yeah. So I'm talking about like he had the computer with just the microphone and it plugged in.
Oh yeah.
And we used to rap over I forgot what it was called, but we wasn't using no Pro Tools, we wasn't using none of that. It was like a little like $30 program we used to rap on.
Oh
and
yeah.
Because he was our older cousin, I already looked up to him, and then he used to get the girls from it. So that's why I started running with it.
Hell yeah, I feel that. That makes sense and shit, especially when it's like shit, you already doing it.
Yeah,
you got the plug already,
right,
and you get the girls. So it's like shit. Let me just follow your steps.
Yep.
Hell yeah, I feel that. So what type of music would you kind of say that you make? Like what style of music do you make?
I just had a conversation with Q the other day, man, and I don't feel like I got a certain style, cause my music's kind of everywhere. You can't just kind of like be like, oh, he sound like this, just because I really make music based off the feel, the emotion of right now I'm happy, but tomorrow it's a different day.
That's
so
real.
I might get a different sound of from today than tomorrow.
Okay.
It's just a feeling with me, so I don't think that you can actually like pinpoint.
Pinpoint your sound.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah, because I was checking some of your music out and shit, and that was kind of how he, True introduced me to you too. Is like you're more of like a lyricist.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I fuck with that shit.
Yeah, I try to make sure that I keep that in there. I know that right now music is a lot about like catchy beats and like just a bop. But I try to make sure, even if I am doing that, I try to make sure I throw something in there where people will be like, okay, yeah, like, he can really rap.
Yeah, he be speaking. Yeah, that's how it got me, and that's why like you fuck with like Griselda and shit like that. Motherfuckers that be spitting. Hell yeah, that's what's up. So if I ain't never heard of your music before, how would you describe me your style? Like, hungry. I know you ain't got a sound, but like what kind of style you got?
Just hungry. I think that on certain beats you could kind of if I'm not on like a storytelling mode, you can hear like, okay, like he just snapping, like he going off on everything.
Yeah.
So because right now I'm in the stages of my career where we trying to fight for something, we trying to make a name.
Yeah.
So I want people to, when they hear that, they like, okay, like yeah, he really gunning, like he's really hungry for this.
You got so you said the storytelling. How many you got some songs where you be doing a lot of that?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like that's probably my my biggest attribute in a sense, as far as me being able to tap in to just the experience growing up, certain things I've seen, and it might not even be like my personal story, but I can speak about somebody who I grew up with who went down a certain path that he might not be able to put it into words, but I could speak for him.
That's real. That's some real shit right there, because that's what you gotta kind of do. Is everything ain't gotta specifically be from what you live. Yeah. More about what you done seen, how you grew up.
And I think I do a lot of that is like kind of because I'm from a very small town, so just to be able to be here in this position right now, in front of this camera, in front of these lights, like it's somebody who they just made one wrong move and now their life is they don't have the opportunity that I have. So it's important for me to represent for them too. So when they see it, it's like a glimpse of hope.
I respect that. That's some real shit right there. So who's some of your favorite artists that you listen to right now?
Right now, I listen to a lot of.
It could be main or it could be underground too.
Okay, so I listen to a lot of me. Not to sound like big headed or nothing, but I really listen to me all the time. Just so I can kind of like I guess I look at it like studying film, like as a sports player. You know, you locked in. So I do a lot of that. But if I'm not listening to me, I'm listening to Cuzzo. I'm listening to J. Cole, Drake. I'm a huge Jay-Z fan. Just everywhere. Honestly, I don't really have a certain style of music I listen to. I listen to like a lot of Frank Sinatra. Honestly, that comes from like my grandfather. Yeah, I like the oldies. I like the oldies a lot.
They got the good shit right there.
Definitely.
Hell yeah, man. You definitely named some dope artists too. Like Cole, Substance, Hove, obviously. It don't get no better.
No.
So yeah,
learn a lot from them.
And that's type of shit that hearing that is something that'll let people know what type of sound you're gonna have. That you're gonna be having a lot of substance with your music.
Yeah, definitely.
So what's something that you hope to be able to achieve or be able to gain from doing music?
So when I first started this, I thought that it was obviously, you know, I wanted the house, the cars, all the material things. The biggest thing I want to gain from music and my journey through this music is personal growth. I want to be able to look at my kids, and I was just having a conversation with Devontae earlier, somebody who's from my hometown.
Yeah.
And let him know, like, I already know all that is coming, so I'm already thinking about how much I can get, what I could do for people. Just because, like, when I was younger, you know, I'm from the same hometown as like Urban Meyer.
Okay.
The college football coach. So when I was younger, I used to always kind of like sit back and think to myself, like, you know, if I was in this position, like, what would I be doing for my community in a sense? You know what I mean? Not saying that he hasn't done anything for the community, because he's done like a lot. Yeah. But for my people, the people from the same exact area in which I'm from, what would I be doing for them if I was to get on a platform, just to be able to help? Yeah. So,
what's some things you got in mind as far as what you want to do?
Man, I want to do it all. The Toys for Tots, the turkey giveaways. I want to like pull up to my hometown and just be like, you know, just maybe know a single mother struggling and like, your rent is paid for a year. Little stuff like that, just to be able, and not just my hometown. Like, I want to do that everywhere. I want to do that here in Atlanta. I want to do that everywhere. If I could reach out and touch somebody and really, so they could kind of look at it and be like, you know, he's this person and he's on this major platform, but he still cares about, because I remember when like we ain't had Christmas, or my mom was struggling just to pay the bills. So for somebody to, you know, pop in and like take care of that for you, that's a blessing, you know.
Real talk, and that's huge. That you don't see too many people that's on their journey still trying to get there that already have that mindset, which is good, because a lot of people from the hood, you know, you see a lot of motherfuckers make it and they don't never come back, or they do come back just to shit on people. Yeah. So it's like, that's a great positive mindset that I hope you don't ever lose that shit.
Yeah, and also too, just to touch on that too, like I learned a lot from like Nipsey. You know what I mean? Good and bad, because we see where that got him. God rest his soul, but you know, his intentions were pure, and I feel like if that's where I'm standing on that stance, no matter how it ends, I mean, I know that people gonna look at the situation and be like, you know, just like Nip, his intentions was very pure. He wanted good for people.
Yeah, I respect that. What's your most recent project that you dropped?
My most recent project I dropped actually was in Orlando, 2 weeks ago. And just kind of spurred a moment thing. Nephew shot the video. We had just recorded the song. I don't even think it had a clear title to it. It was just like one of them moments, just like snapping off on it. And he had the camera, and we was like, "Oh, this would be a dope spot to like kind of just put a little video together." And we were in Orlando. We performed with Rod Wave. So, yeah, it was a major look. It was crazy.
That's dope. So you basically, y'all went out there to do that shit and then just stumbled upon like a dope ass situation, dope ass environment. Song came and was just like, fuck it, let's get it.
Yeah, and that's like one of the best things about being in the lane of like trying to create, whether it's, you know, on the video or you making music or you doing the beats. Like, you could do that anywhere, or you could get inspiration anywhere. You know what I mean? Yeah. It don't take much.
That's real. Yeah, that's real right there. So what's where can people find? You said you just did that. Where people find that at?
Yeah, so my Instagram is Renz Scruggs, RENZSCRUGGS. And then obviously follow the label too, Elevated Music Group on Instagram.
Okay. And they can find all your stuff from up there, follow your journey and all that?
Everything.
Word. So y'all definitely make sure y'all go follow that man, follow the label, follow his artist page, man. And so was that the last video you dropped?
Yeah, so that's like the last actual, and it's actually not even a full video, it's like a little snippet on Instagram. But yeah, you know, if you search like on YouTube, Renz Scruggs, Apple Music, Renz Scruggs, Spotify, all you know, music platforms.
Yeah, all DSPs.
It'll all pop up there. And we actually working on a like, I've been doing this for like, you know, a while, probably like 10 years, like trying to take it serious for like 10 years. But I think this is probably my first official drop. It's the album titled Seasons.
Seasons, okay.
Yeah.
What people can basically expect to catch from that?
Honestly, man, so the reason why I named it that is obviously being from Ohio. We experience all 4 seasons in one day sometimes.
I mean, I moved from here, from Colorado.
Yeah.
So I definitely experienced that shit.
Yeah. So like, just, you know, and the vibe from that is just honestly getting me as a person.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, like, it's not always happy me, it's not always sad me, it's not always depressed me. Like, it's, if you're looking for one specific part of me, it's probably not gonna be for you, because you're gonna get everything. It's very vulnerable.
That's dope.
Like the seasons, it's just changing like the seasons. You know what I mean?
Mad creative for that shit, so I like that shit.
Thank you.
Man, so what's some advice that you would probably give to like up and coming artists?
Believe in yourself first and foremost. Believe in yourself, because there was times where like nobody thought that I could do what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But me, and that's all it really took. You know, I did a lot of convincing. I did a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
But believing in yourself, and as cliche as that sound, it's the most important thing. And also believe in the laws of attraction, because if you say it, you claim it, it's gonna happen. You know, the universe don't never lie to you. You put it out there, it'll come back, good or bad, either way. Yeah.
Yeah. So what was the you know, something or two that kept you kind of motivated? Like, man, I don't give a fuck what's going on. I don't give a fuck how slow it's taking right now. Motherfuckers is bullshitting, keep getting knocked down. What was something that kind of motivated you to kind of stay focused?
Just always the thought of what if. I always felt like, even when it was like no buzz at all, like nobody's talking about me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I always thought to myself, like, if I make the decision to stop, that's when it was gonna happen. Like, that day I made the choice to stop, was gonna be the day my life was gonna change. I always thought like that. Always. Even like I said, when nobody was calling my phone, nobody was, you know, but my neighborhood, because they do know me from walking down
just
every single
life.
street.
Yeah.
Selling CDs. Yeah.
That's what's up, and I respect that shit, because that's real stuff right there. Is the fact that you never know.
Yeah.
Like shit can. Like right now, what you're doing right now, you can wake up tomorrow and all of a sudden you got an email or a message, and all of a sudden you up.
Yeah, and that's how I treat it every single day.
Yeah.
Every single day I treat it as if like tomorrow my life might be totally different.
Yeah.
So
that's good shit right there, man. So where you said your IG was what again?
Renz Scruggs, RENZSCRUGGS.
And the label's IG was
Elevated Music Group. It's Elevated_Music Group.
Bet. And then you said you got your own YouTube page, or is that under the label's YouTube?
Yeah, so that's actually combined. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bet. And so what's one thing out of everything we talked about? What's one thing that you want people to be able to take from hearing from you today?
The one thing that I want people to take from hearing from me today is gonna have to be, first and foremost, Seasons, because Seasons is a project that I truly believe in. I think it's me at its rawest form. It's me at its the most vulnerable, the most hungry form. You're gonna get if watching this interview, if you just like the person that I am, once you hear Seasons, it's all gonna make sense. Also EMG Nation, EMG Elevated Music Group. That's very important. It means a lot to me. Just somebody taking a chance on me. Ironically, who's from my hometown. Taking that chance and really just believing in me, because I had a lot of people come to me and, you know, say they was gonna do A, B, and C, or hey, I believe in you, but it just didn't make sense at the time. I was always big on that too, like making sure something makes sense before I just jump the gun. Yeah. So I mean, I guess the biggest thing to take away from this interview is me, Renz Scruggs.
When the project dropping?
So we're thinking right now it's probably gonna be mid-February or late February, because we do got Rolling Loud in February in Miami. So we want something to probably after those shows, Rolling Loud shows.
Gonna be dropping it around
we want to drop something so we got a place to direct people to.
Bruce, that's smart.
Yeah.
All right, man. So anything else you want to tell the people? Anything else you want to walk out of here without directing them towards? We already got them directed towards. The album's dropping February. They know seasons, so make sure motherfuckers go look out for that. Follow you. Anything else you want to tell them? Anything else you want to get off your chest that we ain't already covered?
Yeah, and just believe in everything that we're doing over here, because we really doing it authentically. We're really building relationships. It's very, very important. And most importantly too, next week we about to be in Miami, the Rock the Yacht party. So make sure if you in Miami or surrounding areas, pull up to that, man. It's about to be a major look. And we're also gonna be debuting. I have a song titled Miami, just out of my love for Miami, the city of Miami. We're gonna be debuting that there. So it's gonna be a major look.
Okay. When is that dropping?
We're gonna drop that while we're on the boat in Miami.
Okay. Big boy shit. Okay. Yeah. Let's go, man. Well, shit, if y'all already done, man, y'all know what's going on. It's Heart and Art, another interview. We about to definitely keep this moving and shit. We're going to let this man keep on doing his thing. They out here running around busy, so we just want to appreciate you taking the time. Come through, pull up on us today.
Definitely.
It's all love, bro. Heart and Art, we out.
Gangsters don't die, they get chubby and they move to Miami. Sipping winey and scampi, living life like paradise in the 305. Blue water and every day seeing sunshine. Lamborghinis back to back, we on Ocean Drive. Reminiscing on the journey, man, what a time. To be alive in the Sunshine State. Got calamari on my lunchtime plate, then came a long way. From Ohio where it's cold in the winter to a city where it's known for the women and the culture way different. Riding through the art scene in Wynwood, just appreciating life cause it's been good. Shout out Carol City, shout out Opalaka. Was in love with Miami when I was watching Shotters.